So since this is a podcast Caleb called your best day yet,
Yeah.
this is one of my best days yet. How about you?
For sure.
Hello and welcome to Center for Victory's podcast of Your Best Day Yet. At Center for Victory, we're here to help unlock, reinforce, and enrich relationships through personal and professional development. I am Eric Guy, Chief Victory Officer, and with us today from Angels Landing in Zion National Park is Caleb Kolb, our Chief Adventure Officer, here planning our trip for 2025. What do you think about this, Caleb, so far?
I'm stoked.
So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. The sun is just coming up over one of the mountains here, and it is amazing. It is just amazing. So one of the things that we did last year, or actually this year, right, was a trip to the canyon, trip to Glacier National Park, and we're adding this one on, Zion 2025. So mark your calendars.
This is Eric's pick, and it has not disappointed.
Yeah. So first time I came out here was when my daughter was 10 years old. She's grown up now, our Chief Joy Officer. Shout out to Faith, who has actually showed us how to use this
Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to record
with
this
these mics. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to record this. That's right. And so this trip means a lot. We had a lot of good times when she was 10. Brought her out here again when she was 20. And we did a few more hikes. One of the hikes that we're going to do tomorrow is the Narrows. You looking forward to that?
I am. Although today was the most fun hike I think I've ever done, and we haven't even done this
that's
yet.
Saying a lot.
This looks like a puzzle. Like, you know, when you buy a puzzle. This is like the photo.
It's just amazing, and it's probably going to warm up here.
The sun just peeking over.
About 10 degrees.
I could sit here all day.
Yeah. So what makes people? Why should people do this, Caleb? Yeah. So just to give people an idea, we'll come up. We'll do Angels Landing. We'll do the Narrows and probably the Subway.
The Subway, potentially Emerald Pool, Observation Point. Depends how much we can pack in.
We'll do 3 different days, lots of adventure. But getting back to my question here, because I'm pretty excited already. I'm already pumped being up here early this morning. Why should somebody do this? What would be the benefit?
I think this number one is the mental health benefit. This is therapeutic. I mean, you were called your family, and I got my sit pad. I sat here and I just taking in these views. This hike, this is strenuous. This was a little bit challenging to get up here, and you sit here and take in these views, and it's all worth it. And I think the time of year is awesome. We're gonna come a little bit later, so not during peak season. So if you go online and you look up Zion, and you see the constant traffic and number of people, there's really no one else around here right now.
Yeah, because we were the only people with 710. We got the 710 shuttle this morning, and we were the only 2 people on it.
Only 2 people on there. Had our coffee.
Felt like Christmas morning.
Yep.
Well, anytime I do a hike like this, it feels like Christmas morning. But we did some FaceTime. Shot a couple people text. Our boy Brian Hess said hello to us.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Brian?
Shout out, Brian.
Always got to give him a shout out. I think we should shout out 2 of our favorite people that love our hikes. You know who I'm talking about?
Our moms.
Our moms. Yeah, they do.
I know.
But 2 that love them a whole lot is Mr. Trey and Mr. Swig.
Oh. Yeah, right.
I wonder what they would say about this one.
I bet Trey's on the website signing up for this hike right now.
Hey, Trey, if you are not signing up, go ahead to centerforvictory.com and sign up for this. But yeah, guys, I mean, I know this is a little fun podcast, but just I think when Brian and I were just texting right now, he's like, man, this is pretty inspiring to see this. And just to be able to get here, it's only 2.5 miles to get here. Now, again, it's strenuous. It is very strenuous, and it's not for the faint of heart because it's got some heights. The wind was blowing a little bit. We're soaking in the sun right now. There's a lot of exposure. You got to pay attention. But, man, once you get up here. And I don't want to freak anybody out. There was actually a young man up here that we just talked to. Did you get his name?
I didn't.
Didn't get his name.
His 13th birthday.
Yeah, his 13th birthday. So that little man from KC that was up here with his dad. That's another reason to do it. I mean, I just have so many memories. I tried to get my daughter on the phone this morning before we came in here because I remember the memories that we had. So if you want to bring,
That's what I even said when we were coming up here up those chains. I was like, my dad would love this.
yeah,
So.
yeah, and it means a lot. I mean, you were sharing, with that dad.
Yeah.
Your first trip. Your first trip was Glacier. What did that mean to you with your dad?
Well, so my birthday, I think 2 years ago, my dad, that was my first summit was a mountain in Montana. My dad, we had a photo like on the old disposable cameras. He printed that off and got it blown up for my birthday, and that I think really inspired the love of the mountains for me, and made me want to keep coming back. And it's been fun because even a lot of our trips we've had father daughters, sons dads, mom daughter. I mean, it's been
spouses. Glacier was all spouses. We didn't even plan that.
I know, it was like a couples retreat.
That was awesome,
and it was amazing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, and hopefully they'll come back to this one. I think a couple of them are already planning. I think 2 of the couples are already planning to be here, to get here next year with us. So
this is an amazing trip. I mean, I just got to speak one more time. This is just, I'm not joking. I could sit here. We got the perfect, I even have a footrest there, but just look at. So we got here for the sunrise. The sun actually, I think the sunrise was 7:18 this morning.
7:18.
And
but up here,
we were on the bus when it was coming up, so you could, the colors were beautiful, and the sunset last night.
Yeah, it was amazing. What were we talking about? Why to come?
Yeah,
why to come with other people? It's just amazing. I mean, I know what I was going to say. You mentioned the mental health thing. Many people know that. I'm a mental health therapist and psychotherapist. I mean, this is the best way to kind of decompress, to relieve some stress. Although it was a little stressful climbing up here, but
that's
other
good
than
stress.
That, that's good stress. But to come out for a few days to get away from everything, obviously we're taking video and things like that, but there's no need to do that all the time. But just to get away, good mental health break, folks, just to reconnect with nature. Just take some time to think. I mean, we'll probably spend quite a few more minutes up here this morning, go down, maybe grab another hike out here in Zion, but this is great. I mean, as far as people, we're getting to the holidays. We're almost on top of Thanksgiving, thinking about holiday gifts. Wouldn't this be a great gift for somebody?
This would be my perfect gift.
Yeah, if I was gifting something to somebody, this is what I would do. Unfortunately, this is getting recorded, and my kids are gonna hear that and be like, "Dad, how about a trip?" Right? But I would love to bring you though. This is just amazing. Like I said, my daughter's already been here. We've made some great memories out here. The first time when she was 10, obviously we weren't doing, difficult.
You guys did the Narrows, right?
But we did the Narrows was when she was 20, and we went way into the Narrows. We didn't go all the way. We went 3.5 miles in, 3.5 miles back. Would have spent some more time in there, but
you had to get back for the helicopter.
We had to get back for the helicopter ride. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Does this feel like a real podcast?
It's my favorite one we've recorded yet.
Yeah.
I wish I had more to say, but I mean, this is like.
How would you describe all this? I mean, this is your first time out. This is your first time design. Like, how would you, from your first time? I mean, I was just in awe the first time I came out here, and it just doesn't go away. Like this morning, I was just like, oh, and I've been here before, like several times, ridden through the park.
Yeah, so I got excited. So I'd never been designing. I hadn't really researched it a ton because you were like, oh, we should do Zion. And then every person that I talked to that came here every one of them was like, it's gorgeous, it's amazing, you're gonna love it. And so I was like getting pretty stoked. What was that, like a year ago we started talking about coming here? So for the last year, and everybody was right. I'll just one more time. I mean, like,
Can you pan over and get the sunrise?
yeah. And the sun just probably since we started recording this, just peeked over.
Yeah. It's beautiful, folks.
And there's a lot of, diversity here. When you drive in kind of through the desert, different ecological zones. Today we're at the top of Angel's Landing. Tomorrow in the Narrows and the subway.
Oh, some people up there now.
So,
but hey, guys, if you're looking for an adventure, this is the place to come. Lots of great benefit. Take a break. Mark your calendars. We don't have the exact dates yet, but it'll be in November. It'll be right after. So our we're doing 2 canyons at least next year. So May sold out. September, is that right?
Yep, September 18th to the 21st, maybe.
Yeah, and then Glacier, 1st of October, and then mark your calendars for this one.
That's right.
This is great stuff, folks. You don't want to miss this. So since this is a podcast Caleb called Your Best Day Yet,
Yeah.
this is one of my best days yet. How about you?
For sure. Especially, so yesterday too, we got a couple more minutes.
It's fine.
I'd say the best 2 days. Yeah.
The best 2 days.
Because yesterday we flew in. It was my first time ever flying first class. Shout out to Eric. Thanks for that. And I get to the airport, and the line, if you've ever been to the Pittsburgh airport, is all the way out the door, like backed up towards like the hotel. And Eric called me and was like, "Hey, you don't have to wait in that line. It's your first class." I'm like, "No, I didn't know that." So I walk all the way up to the front, show them my ticket, and they're like, "Yeah, go right ahead." So skip that whole line, first class. Then we get here and we drive to the Kolob Canyon.
On accident. Yeah.
And
making a fortune out of accident.
We did the Timber Creek Overlook just as the sun set. That was amazing. The colors were amazing. And we didn't even plan on getting a hike yesterday. Got the hotel in Springdale. Woke up early to this. I mean, couldn't ask for anything else.
Yeah.
Even the coffee was good this morning.
Yeah, coffee was good this morning. I think it's Feel Great or Feel Love Coffee.
Shout out.
Hopefully I'm getting that right. It's good. Opened up 6 o'clock this morning. Didn't have to wait only had to wait an hour and a half to get coffee this morning. Yeah, be careful there.
Did this shift? That's your shift.
Our friends aren't around anymore, but we had some pet chipmunks here just a little bit ago, folks. They're running all around. They're looking for food. I'm sure they're going to be back.
They're probably, since those other folks just came up there.
They're probably up there.
For...
But this is definitely my best day yet.
Yes.
I don't know how this is going to be, folks, but if you need a break next November, this is more of a marketing podcast, I would say. But I hope you really embrace the fun that we're having. This is great if you want to get away with your family for a little bit. It's great if you're a leader. We have some great leaders that have brought their people to these adventures with us. There's a lot we're going to be doing. That's probably what we should talk about.
That is what you should talk about.
After the hikes, folks, what we do is not only do we get to spend all this time together, we eat dinner every night together. So we're having dinner after the hikes, but in between there we do a little personal and professional development. So we're talking about things, talking about how to get better, talking about awareness.
We go through all the assessments.
emotional intelligence. We go through the assessments. We have 3 assessments that we do, folks. Just the what, why, and how of human performance. That's always interesting. Yeah, that I don't think that ever gets old. I mean, I've been doing that for years and years and years, almost 2 decades, right? Yeah, 2 decades, and I know you. I'm always excited to see how excited you get still with those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like I really am. I mean that it's a compliment because there's always when I see you get excited about it, I'm like, this isn't getting old.
Hi, everyone. I wanted to tell you about an event we have coming up on January 18th from 9 to 3 at Concord Church, and that is our 3rd annual Vision Day. Now, I know everyone likes to set goals at the beginning of the year, but this is our intentional way of doing that to help you define and align with your priorities and expectations at work, at school, at home, etc. We're going to be working on personal alignment, practical teaching, and purposeful direction. And you can sign up now for this event at centerforvictory.com under the events tab. And spots are limited. So if you are a teenager and above, you are more than welcome to come. We actually would really love to see you there, but make sure you get your spot now by signing up. Don't miss out. We'd love to have you there. Let's make 2025 the best year yet. And now back to your regularly scheduled podcast.
We're back.
Where were we at? That personal professional development.
Oh yeah, the assessment, everything that we do, because that's something I think that's one of the reasons I was so pumped to start this was the growth and development more than just backpacking.
Yeah, because it gets you out, it gets you thinking about things. There's some questions that we ask folks. Nothing too terrible. It doesn't take too long. I think our longest session may go 2 hours, and that's just because people want to stay. Would you say?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because they want to stay there and hang out. But that's hike each day, folks. Personal professional development, dinner
included. Good dinners included.
Good dinners, communion together. It just we just get together, talk about things, talk about how to get better, how to make our families better, how to make our companies better. Sometimes if we have that situation going on, and I think you'll love it. But check us out, November 2025. Mark your calendars. If you have any questions, we'll be having videos on it. Another shout out, if you want to mark your calendars, January 18th. What's January 18th?
It's Vision Day, baby. Vision Day.
So the 3rd annual Vision Day. We'll be having that. I'm sure that'll be another big event that keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. But looking forward to that. So January 18th, 2025. You can find more out on our Adventures tab on centerforvictory.com. It's funny, we're doing this podcast, and when we're behind the mics, we're not humming and all that stuff as much. But out here, I'm just kind of relaxed and I can't pay attention.
No, I can't.
To the camera.
Although I think I do the ums and ahs a lot already. But
Yeah, but that's okay.
The one thing Sarah told me is always keep the mic up above my head, because when I did this before, it's not flattering, is what she told me.
Okay, well, that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit different podcast for today, but I do hope you enjoyed it. If you want to get more information, you can look us up, centerforvictory.com. Come, share the views with us next year, and remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, make this your best day yet.